Don't go nowhere. Let me give you one. My lady. Ooh, the sweetest yours. I wanna touch you, baby. You're my lady, and I love you, girl. Ooh. Don't you get nowhere. I love you, I need you, I want you, babe. Don't you go nowhere. Let me give you one. My lady. Ooh, the sweetest yours. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me, and I am back with your March 2024 general love, life, and spirituality reading, and this is going to be your guidance for all 12 zodiac signs. Please keep in mind as you are watching that these messages are accurately, divinely timed, okay? So if this is a reading for March, for example, then these messages will not resonate until the month of March. And when the month of March gets here, it is important that you remember to give the messages time to hit, time to resonate, okay? I highly recommend that if you are watching right now, because this is being recorded in advance. This is being recorded as we are going into the third week of February. So if you're watching right now and you want to know current energy, go back and watch the older videos to match the time of day. The time is very essential on this channel, okay? So please try to keep that in mind as you are watching, okay? This is being recorded in advance, all right? So let's talk about the cusp energy, Leo. All right, Leo, this is going to be a great month for you guys. You need to take advantage of this. It's really going to be good for a lot of zodiac signs, to be honest. March is always just a positive time, a positive month for a lot of people, because it does symbolize new beginnings. It's a time when things are going to start over fresh. And sometimes it goes back to the beginning. It's like back to the basics kind of energy, where you gotta get back to that, get back to who you are, or get back to doing things the way that you were doing them before. Get back to yourself. Get back to your true, authentic self, okay? So this energy right here is all about the cusp of creative manifestation. That is what I call the cusp between Pisces and Aries. And I feel like the cusp energy is one of those major energies that the astrology will follow when it comes to timing, okay, and events. So we have the cusp of Pisces and Aries. Pisces brings through this intuitive, dreamy, this very open, moody, but also very, very creative and insightful energy. And then Aries comes through with the fresh innovation, the creativity, the forward movement, the passion, the drive, and the ambition. So you have the beginning and the end type of energy here, the starting of a project and the completion of a project. This is an ultimate time to bring projects together and actually execute them and see the results. So that's why this is what I call the cusp of creative manifestation. That is why. So this is a very, very positive time, a very good time for you, Leo. Let's talk about why. I think you're going to really like this because it kind of speaks your language. All right. So Leo, this is a month where you may receive strong support and encouragement from other people in your life at this time. It is because you could be doing something positive. You could be saying positive things. You could just really be on this like super positive path in your life where you're just like, you know what? I'm not with the games. I'm not with the BS. I'm not with following people. I want to lead, and I want to lead positively, and I want to be spiritual, and I'm going to be that way. And I'm going to be unapologetically nice and kind and just like me, myself. Like, I'm not going to shade anyone or be trying to promote the wrong thing. I want to represent what I genuinely feel inside of me. And that feeling is positive. So I think that a lot of you guys are going to be definitely pushing that not onto people and not by manipulation, but naturally inside of you when you go home, in your private areas, your rooms, your private kitchen, living room, bathroom, whatever, you come to a place of positive peace and this feeling of tranquility, because you know that you've put out great things for that day, and you have just not manipulated anything, but you've done it all just being you, just literally being you. It's the kind of month where you may not even need to stick to a strict agenda, because why map it all out when the goal here is for you to just be you. Be you. Go with the flow. Not saying don't have any order or organization, especially if you are a very organized Leo. Not saying don't have that strategy, that game plan. But what I am saying is don't lose your authenticity in your workload, or don't lose your authenticity in trying to please other people or trying to keep other people happy. It's just about like, okay, I'm just gonna always remember to treat people with kindness. I'm gonna remember that golden rule, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I am not going to talk about what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell people these things. I'm not going to leave famous quotes to people. I'm going to be that. And that's that. And I think that it's being stressed right now for you guys. And it's because maybe you've come out of a phase in your life that was a little dark from external sources. But now you're just like, you know what? F everybody. I'm going to be kind because I choose to be. I'm going to be kind because that's really who I am. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be petty. I'm not going to be petty. I'm just not going to do that. I don't care who's doing it around me. I don't care if I have a best friend that doesn't like someone. So what? I'm just not going to dislike that person just because my best friend doesn't like them. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to just be me. So you're practicing more individualization. That's what you're practicing. And so I feel like you're doing this because you are on this journey and you realize that. And so with you doing this, people can't help but to notice your personal growth and want to encourage you to grow more. People are going to be very supportive of you being in this type of positive energy. You may see healthier finances coming through at this time, and it's the things that you're doing. It's what you're showing, is how you're moving through the world. So you're creating this clear path towards your own success. This is that kind of month where if you're feeling lucky, you can bet it all on yourself. And even if you lose everything, even if everything's at stake, and you have a fear of losing everything, should I say, it's like this energy where you put everything on the line for you. Guess what? Even if you were to lose it, you're going to get it all back in the same month. You hear me? So if there's any kind of risk-taking involved, if there's anything that you're thinking, well, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to go after that dream. Or I don't know if I really want to manifest this. Maybe this is aiming too high. Or maybe I don't know if I can do this because what if I lose this on the way? You know, what if I don't have enough money for this? Or what if I can't afford this in the future? It's just a lot of like you asking yourself, what if this, what if that, just questioning some type of dream or manifestation or goal. Guess what? All the signs say yes. You're supposed to take the risk no matter what is involved. It is that type of energy. And this is about your forward progress and your personal advancement in life. This is not by any means of illegal ways of doing anything. This is not getting rich quick. This is not fast money. This is nothing. I never encourage people to do that. Never. What I mean is, let's say you've always wanted to go to Spain. And you've been stopping yourself for a few years because maybe you just feel like, well, if I can't do that, if I do that, then I have a family to feed, or I have this, or I have that. I can't, I just can't, right? I'm not going to take that chance. Even if you have all the money to afford it, you're just like, I don't know about doing that, because then when I come back, I got to deal with this, that, It's like you're stopping yourself. And even if that is the case, when you do come back, you're going to get it all back. It's just a shift that needs to take place in your mind. It's a shift that God is trying to get you to change. God is really going to be coming through with some messages so that you can get out of a lack mindset. This is your training time. Training your mind to get out of a lack mindset and going into I am filthy rich mindset. I am really abundant mindset. So that you can, even if you lose something, so what? It's coming right back. You have to train your mind this month. A lot of you need to do that because there is a beautiful thing that's happening here. And if you can get this right, you will see double or triple your income in March and in the future. You will see this, especially when you least expect it. I do feel like a windfall of money can come through for some of you guys, or some big purchase can be made, or maybe it's time for you to plan some type of big move, because you are going to be training your mind. Remember, the key word here is training. You've got your training wheels on to make that progress that you want in your life, and stop telling yourself what you can't do. Stop making these excuses for the dreams that you have, the manifestations that you wish to see happen. This is God taking you out of that and putting you into a better mindset. So with this training of your mind, changing everything around, with this energy, you also have to be careful. The reason why is because when you become a pro at this, there's a tendency, because you're a Leo, there's a tendency to grow overly confident when you finally feel like this. Now, you're only being told to temper it down at that point, because you need to just make sure that you spread the dividends out. You don't want to go and spend everything in one place. That's like going shopping at a mall, right? And there are several boutiques, and you can go and get different things from different places, but your favorite place is right in front of you. You love everything in this place. That's like you just going in that one boutique and getting everything, and then you come out of it and you are walking back to the parking garage, and you notice so much other stuff, things that you actually forgot you needed. You may even, it's like going to Walmart and you're in there and you go in there for one thing, you come out with everything because you totally forgot the thing you went in there for. It can even be like that. It's just this energy where you just don't want to just focus on just like one thing. You want to make sure that you have a future nest in different areas, okay? Some of you are getting out of a low income bracket to a middle income bracket, or a top 10% in your field of work or in the world for some of you, okay? This is really positive. So all in all, what you need to take in is that it's time for you to go deep now. It's time for you to go really deep within those depths of your psyche, because again, God is training your mind for something in the future, all right? And it all starts in March, in the beginning of the year. So you're going to start having a deeper understanding and a better perspective in order to better your financial situation. You are going to start seeing things in a more practical way, or thinking more business, okay? As you come to know yourself more and as you learn these things, you're going to be able to go beneath the surface a lot and really have a better insight of your deeper potential, okay? Your potential to make money, to manifest. Also, your deeper potential for love connections, for forgiveness, forgiving people, okay? And also having mutual understanding with someone in your love life. With you expanding your mind like this and going deeper within yourself in order to manifest certain things, love is coming in with it. You're attracting it as well because you're understanding how you operate a lot more. This is a very graceful, elegant, classy, and feminine energy. So this is like a soft girl era for a lot of Leos, where it's all about relishing in your beautiful quality of wisdom when it comes to your personal abundance. The wisdom of how to attract more personal abundance. The wisdom of how to get out of lack and think higher, think bigger, think I can do all things through God. That energy. All right, so that's what's going to be the highlight and what God is going to be working on a lot more for you. All right, thank you guys. God bless.